Yo, Sahib, back for another trading recap. Cool. So, woke up at around 8 and marked out the midnight opening range gap, 12 o'clock to 12:30 over here. Wait, that's 12:30. 12:30 here. So, you basically grab the lowest low and the highest high within that range and you drag it through. You know how that goes. And then I've got my fib levels as well. Let me just turn on this. We don't need the bottom fib to show that. I think it does show it anyways. No, it doesn't. Cool. Cool. So I woke up at this is London time. Yeah, cool. I woke up at 8 and I was just looking at price and I saw how it was just ripping since then, just running away from the midnight opening range gap. And I was just watching the chart for a bit and caught this little sell-off here. So obviously it was based off of the fact that we took liquidity, and at this time as well we had a 5-minute SMT with US 500, basically the S&P. Oh, what the hell is happening here? Yeah, and had a little 5-minute SMT as well to the downside, and I had a feeling that we took all of that liquidity from Asian session as well. That London session would revisit this fair value gap. Initially, I was just targeting this though because I didn't have a lot of time to watch the trade, so you can see it's extended out to down there. So took the sell based off of this imbalance as well. So saw the SMT, obviously liquidity as well, and this imbalance here as well, and also BPR, balanced price range. Took that sell off of that wick, and we went down, hit my first take profit, which was under these lows here. I know it's still 1 minute, so it's not very plausible, but again, didn't have a lot of time to watch the charts. Saw a little something, wanted to take it and be out. So as soon as it hit my take profit, set it back to break even. I put a bit in profit, put it to where the fair value gap is, made an extra 5 off of it. As you can see, ended up going back up and hit my stop loss in the end. So yeah, that was the whole trade. Ended up being a decent order, pretty crazy. But yeah, kept the stop loss very tight because I don't like to. I'm still learning how to trade the London session, so I'm not trying to lose too much before I start trading in New York. Anyways, I wasn't really planning to trade today in New York because I got my perm done today again. So yeah, but ended up jumping on the charts around 3 p.m. London time. That's 10 a.m. New York. That's what I'm on right now. So basically took this trade off of SMT again. Not so much liquidity, but at the same time liquidity as well, because we swept the whole of London Asian highs, and market opened, ripped to the upside. I was assuming it's something to do with Judas swing as well. Then started going down, and if we look on the 5-minute, we made a 5-minute fair value gap over here as well, alongside the SMT. Alongside the SMT, and we literally wicked it perfectly and ran away from it. Then I saw the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we were kind of just playing around with it, and the market was showing me willingness that it wanted to move down, and it just made sense for it to be bearish. So ended up going on to the 1 minute just to look for more confidences. Again, got a balanced price range, got 2 imbalances within each other, and also it had this imbalance here that it initially reacted off of, then got close to it, just 1 tick under it. And obviously if you know ICT, then you know that even it's not always going to be perfect. Yeah, so I was cool, let's bang that in. It was mainly off of this, the acting as an inversion. So then took that down, and I turned on my fib levels for this, because usually I don't trade the midnight opening range. I just use it as a target. That was my initial target, the first presented fair value gap in that. And then that was my initial, not my initial target, but it was my last take profit, what I would have been happy with. But again, I was not watching the charts like that. I was in the salon doing my thing. But so took that sell, let it run, put my take profit to here once I got a notification that it hit this certain level, 21,003.6. I went on my charts quickly, took a partial and set to mid of this range, set another price alert, and yeah, I was in the clear. Either it was going to ride to my last TP, go down to where I was expecting it to go to, or it was going to hit my stop loss and stop me in, again, profit. I did about 5 lots on this. It's a bit different to doing contracts on the Nasdaq, but yeah, all went well. Let me just move this back to where it was taken. Yeah, I use this level, by the way, because obviously all of these lows from London as well. It's not the London low, but all of this liquidity from the London session, and also it was 200 level on the midnight opening range. And personally, I've found that the minus 200 and minus 100 levels is a lot more, you could say, persuasive than the minus 300 level. And yeah, so took that and then ended up hitting where I had my break even. Let me fix that. I had that like here or something. I don't even know. Yeah. And then obviously something about Trump speaking about delaying tariffs or some shit shot the market up. Then when it came up, I went back on the charts for a second just to see what was happening, and I was greeted with this. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, then came down, saw this massive ass fair value gap, and I was like, you know what? Why not? I did like a little two lot buy. Put the stop loss very tight for a fair value gap. Usually if you're trading the fair value gap, the candle that has the gap, you put the stop loss under the body of it or the wick. But I put it to the body of the previous one, not even the wick of it. So yeah, and my initial take profit, it was meant to be a quick snappy trade, which it was. It was meant to be for the top of the new week opening gap. Obviously we ended up hitting that. And then yeah, I was literally done for the day. I closed the charts like from what I was doing because I was a little bit distracted. But I was like, yeah. Also this, if you're wondering what that 75% is, it's literally how much it's filled. I was just measuring that because we had a crazy move for the week opening, literally 400 handles. But yeah, we're above 75% now, but I'm done for the day. It's up. I'm up around 60 for the day, so we take that. Yeah.